So Kim got voted out, which was to be expected. I mean, it was a pretty easy vote, pretty easy plan. And to be completely honest, I'm tired of things being so easy and straightforward. I want to make something happen. I want to have some fun out here. And there's some people in my alliance who've been a bit too comfortable, a bit too out of the limelight, so to speak. So I feel like it should change. I feel like something should happen to shake up the game here. Well, guys, it's Final 7. We're one step closer to the Final 5. Yeah, we're almost there. I feel like right now it's clear to everyone that Douglas is the biggest threat in the game. And it's probably his time to go if I'm being honest. I mean, I like him a lot, but taking him to the end, well, no one wants to do that. So, Rosie, Final 7. Yep. I think this has to be our round to make our move. I agree. I think Ben and Douglas need to be the next two that go. 100%. Rosie and I need to make our move this round, and that's final. So the plan is to hopefully get rid of Douglas if he doesn't win immunity, because he's just a big threat. He's a beast in challenges, he's been running the game up to this point, and well, if we blindside him, that's just a huge move we can claim for our resumes. Well, Kim's gone. Yep, hated voting for her, but it was really our only option. I guess, but I don't know, it's probably gonna be one of us next. Well, maybe, maybe not. Hopefully Rosie and Allie will be willing to make a move. Yeah, I hope so. Did I want Kim to go home? No, but it was really the only option because no one wanted to do anything else, so I wrote her name down. And, well, right now I feel like Sam and I are still on the bottom, and hopefully Allie and Rosie are willing to flip. They've been batting around the idea for a couple of rounds, but I feel like this might be their last chance to actually go through with it. So between Tony and Sam, who do you guys think should go next? Well, for me, I would say Sam, because he's physically stronger than Tony. I mean, he won the first challenge, and he did pretty well in the second one, so it'd probably be safer to get rid of him. Yeah, I think Sam would be a smarter choice. Getting to the Final 7's great and all, but I am a little worried about my chances. I mean, I got targeted last round, I only got 2 votes, but still, my name was out there, and it could be out there again. I know that a lot of people in the game are probably not too happy with me for, going with the Gen 2 Alliance, so I'm just hoping that there'll be less heat on my back for the rest of the game. Alright, well, I guess we'll do Sam, but if he wins immunity, then we'll just change it to Tony. Alright, sounds good. I don't think Sam's in any real danger, because I've got a plan. Him and Tony are going to be spared for this round, and I'm going to take a shot at Rosie. Why? Well, I think of the people in my alliance, Rosie's got the best chance of actually beating me, mainly because she's likable, and she doesn't really have any enemies, unlike Allie, Ben, and Ryan, who aren't really well liked by the jury, so hopefully she'll go this round, and then I can just use my idols for the Final 6 and 5 and get to Final 4 with ease. Wait a minute, what's that? So I'm looking around at camp, and I check behind a tree, and the idol's there. I grab it, I put it in my pocket, and I can't believe it. I can't believe I found the hidden immunity idol. I mean, with this, it's crazy, because I have some power, which is a strange feeling considering I've been on the bottom since the merge. Okay guys, we got a plan. What's the plan? Well, the plan's to vote off Douglas if he doesn't win immunity. Really? Yeah, he's the biggest threat. He'll win the game easily if he gets to the end, so it makes sense to flip on him here, take Ben out after, and then boom, Final 5. Yeah, that's great. I mean, getting rid of Douglas would be huge. I will admit, I've been a little dejected the past couple of days because I really didn't think there was much hope for me, but things are looking up. I mean, Allie and Rosie are willing to flip, and I think they'll go through with it, because if they stick with Douglas, then they have 0 chance of winning, so I think they're going to flip, but at the same time, I am worried that Douglas will just win immunity, and then they'll back out of voting for Ben. Alright guys, look alive, I've got a plan. What's your plan? Well, I don't think we should vote Sam. Oh, okay, so we're voting Tony then. No, I don't think we should vote for Tony either. I think we need to make a move. On who? On Rosie. I think it's time we get rid of her. I mean, she's not part of our endgame plan, so what's the difference between voting her off at 7 and voting her off at 5? Wait, you can't be serious about voting for Rosie. She's with us. Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. She'll vote for Sam, so will Allie. Tony and Sam will vote for someone else, and we'll be able to take her out 3-2-2. I'm actually shocked that Douglas would throw Rosie's name out. Voting her off makes 0 sense. We're all in a comfortable alliance. Why split that up? Why risk doing this? I mean, voting off Rosie, it doesn't make any sense. Douglas, this plan's stupid. If we vote off Rosie, Allie's gonna flip to the other side, and it'll be 3 against 3 next round. Or we could keep our alliance going, and get to the final 5, and then get to the final 3 with ease. Maybe, it's a risky move, but I think it's the best one to make. No, it's not. Rosie's not a threat. The jury will vote for Sam. They'll vote... what? The bottom line is Douglas is getting overconfident. He's been in this leader position for so long, he feels like he's untouchable, he feels like he can do whatever he wants, and it'll work out for him. But voting off Rosie is just the stupidest thing he's come up with, so I think it's just a terrible decision on his part. Ryan's worried about splitting up the alliance, and I get that, but the thing is, I don't have to worry. I can really do whatever I want because I've got 2 idols, and it's the final 7. So, yeah, is voting off Rosie the smartest thing to do? Maybe not, but it'll work out for me because I'm safe for the next 2 votes. Look, Ryan, I know you might not like the idea, but think about it. It's a smart move to make. How so? How can you justify this? Listen, Rosie's very likable. She's got a good shot at getting to the end, and look, this is the final 3 right here, Ryan. I want you in the end with me, I want you, Ben, in the end with me, and I think it just makes sense to shake up the game and do something a bit different. I mean, I'll think about it, but Ryan does have some good points. Yeah, see, I do have some good points. Douglas wants to take a shot at Rosie, and I'm not exactly sure it's that smart. Ryan's right, splitting up the alliance now would cause us problems, but at the same time, it would be a good move, and it would show the jury that, yeah, I was willing to go against the Gen 2 group. Well, maybe not, considering I'm still going with Douglas, but still, it'll be a good move I can take. So what are we thinking about this round, guys? Well, the plan was Sam, right? Yep, Sam's the name I heard. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's the right thing to do, right? We want to get to the final 3, the 3 of us? Yeah, of course. I don't want Ryan to know that the vote's Douglas this round because, well, there's 2 reasons. The first reason is he could tell Douglas. I don't think he would, considering he did throw around the idea of voting off Ben last round, so I'm not sure he's locked in with Douglas, but it's better safe than sorry. Then the second reason is, this is a move that Allie and I want to make on our own. And if Ryan contributes to it, then that's something he can say at the final tribal as well, so it's best to leave him in the dark about this one. I think at this point in the game, I need to take a step back and take an objective look at my game and my chances of winning, because I'm in a final 3 deal with Douglas and Ben, I'm in another final 3 deal with Allie and Rosie. If I'm being honest, I feel like they're just dragging me to the end. I feel like both sides think they can beat me, and that's why they want me at the final tribal council. That kind of hurts. I feel like I've probably hurt my chances a couple of times, and I may have burned a couple jury members, but I'm not going to give up, because I feel like if I can make a huge move this round, if I can take down Douglas, the person who's been running this show, then the jury will have to vote for me whether they like me or not. Here's the deal, guys. Rosie, Douglas wants you out. Really? Yeah, he was saying that me, Ben, and him should vote for you this round, but I don't want to do that. I want to get rid of Douglas. I mean, we'll be fine with that. Okay, sounds good. I think we should split it, though, just to be safe and put a couple votes on Ben. Yeah, maybe. Ryan wants to get on board this vote, which kind of sucks because Rosie and I were planning to leave him out, but hey, I mean, at least he's telling us what Douglas is up to. Apparently he's targeting Rosie, which surprises me. And if he's flipping, then it just makes more sense to get rid of him now. Welcome, survivors, to your next community challenge. So how it's going to work. I'll be asking you trivia questions about the Falkland Islands, the season's location. You'll have a choice between 3 answers, one of which is correct. If you get the question right, you move on to the next round. If you get it wrong, then you are out of the challenge. Let's get started. Your first question is, the Falkland Islands are a territory of which country? Red, France. Gray, United Kingdom. Yellow, Spain. Go to where you think the correct answer is. Okay, Sam saying France. Tony, Douglas, Allie, Ben, and Rosie saying United Kingdom. And Ryan saying Spain. The correct answer is the United Kingdom, which means Sam and Ryan are out of this challenge. Next question. The first recorded landing on the Falkland Islands took place in Red, 1960. Gray, 1690. Yellow, 1750. Go to what you think the correct answer is. Alright, everyone except for Allie saying 1690. The correct answer was 1690, which means Ali is out of the challenge. Next question. The Falkland Islands are home to how many different species of penguins? If you think it's 5, go to red. If you think it's 4, go to gray. If you think it's 3, go to yellow. Ben, Douglas, and Tony saying 5. Rosie saying 4. The correct answer is 5, which means Rosie is out of the challenge. Okay, next question. The Falkland Islands are made up of approximately how many islands? If you think it's between 600 and 650, go to red. If you think it's between 740 and 780, go to gray. And if you think it's between 810 and 850, go to yellow. Wow, everyone picking a different answer, which means someone's about to win immunity. The correct answer is between 740 and 780 islands, which means Ben wins immunity, safe from the vote. Congratulations, Ben, on winning immunity. Guaranteed 1 in 6 shot of winning this game. As for the rest of you, tribal council tonight, where somebody will be voted off and join the jury. Won't be you. Alright, gonna sounds for you guys. Grab your stuff, head on out. I'll see you tonight. It feels amazing to win immunity. It's definitely good to be able to relax instead of having to stress about the vote, but it's great to know I'm into the final 6, and no one can get rid of me this round. Well done, Ben. Yep, and it's good that we stopped those other guys from winning. Yeah, so we're all still fine of voting off Sam? Yeah, I think so. Should be the move. Ben winning immunity isn't amazing, but it wasn't Douglas, so as far as I'm concerned, the plan's the same. I just need to switch up the split vote idea. So guys, the plan's still Rosie, correct? Yep. I mean, I guess I'll go through with it, but just hope it works out for us. So how are we feeling about tonight, guys? Well, I think we should be good. We're voting for Douglas, and I don't think he knows. Well, good, let's keep it that way. I am nervous for tonight's vote, because if this move doesn't work out, then I don't really know how I'm gonna get to the end. In fact, I could easily go home if this blows up in my face. I think we should be good as long as Douglas doesn't have an idol. Yep, hopefully. The only thing that could really screw up this vote is if Douglas has an idol, so we gotta be careful that he doesn't feel endangered, and he just thinks that everything's gonna go fine tonight, so hopefully he feels overconfident because he's getting stabbed in the back by a couple of his allies. Okay guys, we have to be smart about tonight. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so we should probably split the vote here, because if Douglas plays an idol, we're screwed. I know for a fact the Peel Tribe idol's out there. I mean, I didn't find it, so either Ben and Douglas have it, or no one found it. But I'm gonna bank on the fact that one of them have an idol, and we gotta split the vote to be safe, because if Douglas plays it, then Rosie will go home, and I can't lose Rosie right now. I think we should split the vote on Sam to be safe. Think Douglas will play an idol? Well, maybe. He probably has one. I mean, I didn't find the Peel Tribe idol, so either Ben has it or Douglas has it. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to be safe, but what should we do? Well, I don't know. I'll vote for Sam, and I think I'll try to get Ben to do the same, because I think that's the smart thing to do. Wait, you want to tell Ben about the vote? Well, no, I'll just try to get him to not vote for you, Rosie. Ben winning immunity kind of screws up my plan, because, well, if we split the vote 3-2-2 and an idol comes out, in a revote situation, Tony will just vote with Ben and Douglas to get rid of Rosie over Sam. So I think my best bet here is to do a 4-2-1 vote and just get Ben to not vote for Rosie, but I have to be careful that he doesn't catch on to the fact that I'm flipping on him tonight. See, this is exactly why I didn't want Ryan in on the plan. I know, right? Like, I don't want him to talk to Ben. I know. This is why I didn't want Ryan in on the vote, because he's scrambling around, and I don't think he needs to. I feel like Douglas feels safe enough. All we have to do is do what we've been doing for the past couple of rounds, lay low, agree with his plan, and then he'll feel safe. I mean, I get the idea of splitting to avoid an idol play, but scrambling and, going off and talking to everyone just makes people suspicious. And we can't make Douglas suspicious. We need him to feel as safe as he's been feeling for the past few votes. So Ben, just between you and you, what do you feel about the Rosie vote? Because I don't really think it's the right move. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I think it's a risky play, but it would be a big move. I know, but here's the thing. I think it's just bad for us to do that. I mean, I know you like Douglas, I like Douglas too, and I know you really want to win this game, but I feel like we can't go through with it tonight. What do you want to do? Well, Allie and Rosie are voting Sam. I think we just vote for Sam too. He goes home. Easy as that. Keep the alliance going and, you know, we can get to the end easier. Yeah, maybe. That's not a terrible decision. I think Ryan might be right about the Rosie vote not being the smartest decision. He wants to do Sam instead, and it's tough for me because, like, with Sam, I feel like I kind of have burnt that bridge, and he's not someone who I can work with, but at the same time, it would be nice to keep him around. It's a tough call. I just kind of feel like Douglas is going off the rails. He's letting the power get to his head, and he's going to hurt our chances of winning if we, you know, listen to him tonight. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, anyway, so Sam's the vote for me. Hopefully you go through with it. If not, the alliance will probably not work next round because they won't trust you, but yeah, that's about it. Alright, cool. I'll think about it. Maybe we could try to convince Douglas to stay on Sam. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, one more thing, Ben. Did you ever find the Peel Tribe idol? No, I didn't. Why? I was just curious, because I never found it either. Hey, Ben. Hey, Douglas, how's it going? Oh, it's going, just kind of been chillaxing. Yep, I had a talk with Ryan. He doesn't want to do the Rosie vote. Really? Yep. Huh, why am I not surprised? Ryan doesn't want us to do the Rosie vote. Ryan wants to be lame and just stick with voting off the people on the bottom, and I get it. I know he feels like it's a bad move, and it probably is a bad move, but I want to have some fun, and if Ryan's going to ruin my fun, then it's just disappointing to hear. Also, Ryan asked me if I had the Peel Tribe idol. I told him I didn't, and he said he didn't either, so that was kind of weird. Do you have the idol? Me have the idol? Well, who's to say? Well, that's a strange question to ask. You think so? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Ryan's up to. He wants Ben to vote for Sam. He's questioning where the idol is. I'm not too sure. I mean, Ryan is usually just someone who sits back and lets the game happen, but I don't know. Maybe this round he's trying to do something. If I'm being honest, Ben, I do have the Peel Tribe idol, and that's why I feel confident cutting Rosie here. I know you and Ryan probably thought it was a bad move, but, you know, it's the safety net I got. Really? Yep. I mean, I didn't tell anyone because, like, target on your back, obviously. It's not that I didn't trust you and Ryan, it's just, you know, trying to be safe about it. No, I don't blame you for it, but thanks for telling me. Yeah, no problem. Here's the thing. What do you feel like's happening tonight? What do you mean? Well, I've been kind of playing it chill this round, but what do you think's going on? I'm a bit disappointed you didn't tell me sooner, but I mean, better late than never, right? Well, I think Sam and Tony are probably voting for you because you're a big threat. Then Allie, Rosie, and Ryan are voting for Sam. And then that leaves us, you know, maybe throwing votes on Rosie, but looks like Sam's probably going. Interesting. I'm not too sure. How come? Well, Ryan, Rosie, and Allie haven't really been talking to me much, and they've kind of been running around. Are you scared? Maybe. I will admit I've been pretty complacent this round. I haven't really done a whole lot of legwork, kind of just laid the vote, and now I'm kind of worried it could be me, because I am a big threat. Obviously, Sam and Tony are probably going to target me, so it'll just take 2 more people voting me to send me home. Thing is, I do have my 2 idols, and I can probably afford to play one here, even if it isn't me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. So how do you feel about tonight? Well, I feel scared because you guys can just vote me out. Yeah, well, who knows, right? Who knows? See, that's weird. You think so? Yeah, Ryan never talks to people. He just laces around. I think Ryan might be going against me here because, well, the thing is, he's not on board with the Rosie vote. He might want to switch it to Sam, but I'm not too sure. He might be looking to make a bigger move, and if he's told Rosie and Allie about the plan to vote Rosie out, then I could be in some danger here. Ryan's 100% flipping here. You think so? Yes. This is just, it feels like it's gonna happen. I don't know, man. I think Ryan's right. Douglas is becoming a bit, I don't know, a bit unpredictable. I mean, first, He wanted to get rid of Rosie this round, not like the greatest move. Then he doesn't tell me he has had the idol this entire time. Now he thinks Ryan's out to get him. It's like, I don't know what's going on. He's just getting very paranoid, and I'm not sure he's really thinking this through. Should work out tonight. I think Ben's voting for Sam, so even if Douglas plays an idol, we should be good. That's good to hear. Tonight's the night where I take over the game. I've had Douglas in this leader position for too long, and it's time to get rid of him. It's time to get rid of the person who's got the best chances. And once he's gone, I think I'll be able to get to the end, and I think I'll be able to win. Listen, man, we don't have to worry. Let's just vote for Sam. No, I don't think that's the move. I think they're voting for me. I'm gonna play my idol, and then we can just do what we want to do. I don't know, man. Trust me here. So what, we vote Rosie? I don't know. I think we should vote for Ryan. What? Ryan's not a threat to win. I know, but if he's flipping, then I think he's got to go. Ryan's only made it this far because I've dragged him here. That's the only reason he wasn't the first boot. That's the only reason he's still in the game, is because of me. And the only reason I kept him around was because he's loyal and because he'll be an easy beat. But now it looks like he's not loyal, so there's really no reason for me to keep him on my side. Trust me, Ben, this is the right call to make tonight. I don't know, man. Now Douglas wants to be Ryan, and he's playing an idol, apparently. It's been a lot of information and not a lot of time. But I'm not too sure who I'm going to vote for. Douglas wants it to be Ryan. I don't think that's smart. I think Ryan's someone who I can beat in the end, and taking him out I don't think it's the move. I could vote for Sam, which is what Ryan says he's doing, but I'm not too sure. I mean, maybe I could work with Sam in the future? I don't know. Then there's Rosie, who we were tossing around as well, and maybe taking her out might be the right move because she is likable, and it would take away a number from, Ryan and Allie and whatnot, but I'm not too sure. For all I know, the vote isn't even Douglas, and he's just overreacting. Welcome, survivors, to Tribal Council. Now introducing the members of the jury. Matthew, Jordan, and Kim voted off the last Tribal Council. So, Douglas, being at the final 7, do you feel like tonight's the night to make big moves, or will this vote be pretty straightforward? Well, Jeff, I feel like tonight's vote, it'll probably be straightforward. I mean, we've had a lot of straightforward votes in the past, so I don't see why it'll change tonight. Sam, are you worried at all tonight? Because last round you were saying how there was a group in power and just people on the bottom. Yeah, no, I don't think anything's really changed. I feel like tonight it's either Tony or me going home because the other 5 have just been sticking together. Rosie, do you feel like that's the case? Yeah, I think so. I feel like we've got a good group going and there's no sense in splitting it up now. Alright, well, it is time to vote. Allie, you can start us off. I'm voting for Douglas because he's the biggest threat in the game, and hopefully it's his time to go tonight. Brian, I think you're flipping on me, so that's why it's gotta be you tonight. In case Douglas plays an idol, we need a backup plan, so Sam, tonight you're that backup plan. It's a tough choice, but I think this is the right call to helping me get to the end. I'll go tally the votes. I've tallied the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Yeah, Jeff, give me a second. I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I'm going to be playing this on myself tonight. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Douglas will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Douglas does not count. Second vote, Douglas does not count. Douglas does not count. That's no votes, anyone? 4 votes left. Next vote, Douglas does not count. The 5th vote, Sam. That's 1 vote for Sam, 2 votes left. Ryan, we're tied. 1 vote Sam, 1 vote Ryan, 1 vote left. The final vote. The 10th person voted off and the 4th member of our jury. Ryan. Ryan, that's 2 votes and that is enough for tonight. I'll need you to bring me your torch. Ryan, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, survivors, if that was anything to go off of, looks like the game is changing. In which direction, only time will tell. Right, got notes for you guys. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night. Heading into tonight, I thought the plan was gonna work out. I thought it was really well thought out, but it didn't happen. Douglas had an idol, which didn't shock me, but I got 2 votes. Clearly, Ben didn't stick with the plan to vote for Sam and instead voted me out, which I think is a terrible move on his part because he's showing everyone he's just loyal to Douglas and, well, I think he's probably on the bottom with him, so I hope that move blows up in his face.